Hi, welcome to the ExHAC demo. You are looking at the ExHAC application. When you click on the ExHAC application link from the Thinkific platform, it takes you to a page like this. After you log in, you can see all the application modules on the left side. Let's go through all the modules. The Profile tab allows you to edit your information and change your password. The Project tab allows you to configure a new project. You can enter the basic information about the project, the ambient temperatures and altitude to be factored into the calculations later on. You also have a project list here where you can store your projects on the application. The Fma tab is where you configure your flammable materials. Under the Compounds tab, you can see an extensive list of the most commonly used compounds. You can either use compounds from the database or create your own here. Under the FM tab, you can find a list of generic flammable mixtures we have created or configure a custom mixture. The application gives you flexibility in configuring a variety of flammable mixtures. All you have to do is enter the mole percent of each compound for your mixture. If you click on any compound or flammable mixture, you can access all the important parameters related to a classification design, such as auto-ignition temperatures, flash points, and so on. All these data are sourced from IEC 80079-20-1. You can create a report for each mixture, and the data in the report is presented using IEC standard format. You also have an Fma report list to help you keep track of all your reports. In the SOR Info tab, you can create a source of release for gas, vapor, and liquid pool releases. Just enter the basic information like the stream temperature, pressure, rate of release, and ambient temperature upon release. Your SOR will be saved under the SOR List tab here. You can create an enclosure around your source of release under this next tab. It could be a whole building or a small enclosure around a piece of equipment. Enter the dimensions of your enclosure, interior and exterior temperatures, and specify if it's naturally ventilated or not. Your enclosure will be saved under the enclosure list. Now we go to the HAC Analysis tab to perform the analysis. Select your project, flammable mixture, source of release, and enclosure if applicable, and then start your analysis. The results are previewed on the next page. The application will come up with the default parameters, but the user can tweak the parameters such as the pool surface area, wind speed over pool surface, and other parameters that are appropriate to your application. Let's say we enter a value of 1.5 meters squared for pool size and leave the wind speed over the pool surface as it is. Start and save the analysis before moving on to the next tab. On the Ventilation Analysis tab, we can configure the type of release, fan sizes, and other ventilation parameters. Similarly, the user can tweak the parameters to suit their application. Let's say that the building is mechanically ventilated at 1000 meters cubed per hour. We will enter that here. And the type of release is a heavy gas. Start the analysis again to generate new results. The application also incorporates cliparts that reference IEC standards to assist in configuring these parameters. The application allows you to perform what-if analysis within this module to achieve your classification goal. Once you have come up with an optimized design, you can create a report. You can save the report first and go to the HAC Analysis page, go on the very last page, locate your analysis, and then create a report. The report summarizes the input and output parameters from the application. All information is displayed using IEC formatted tables, as seen for flammable material characteristics and sources of release. You can save these results in either a PDF format for record keeping or export it to Excel. You can then use this information to create a classification diagram that can be used by third parties to specify and install equipment. Now, let's use the classification extents generated by ExHAC to convey the classification design by applying it to a plot plan and cross-sectional area drawing. Once we define the group and auto-ignition temperature, our assessment is complete. We can incorporate our diagram into the overall classification design for our facility.